Crowd of boys. Peace. What's good? Come to talk to you boys today about semen retention and understanding balance. This has to do with your energy management on semen retention. And your balance has to come from within, of course. This is where we start with our semen retention journey. We hold everything within. And once again, everything will manifest outwardly. Now dig this concept, right? That man is the spiritual manifestation of God, of the universe, of the Most High. And woman is the physical manifestation of God, the universe, the Most High. Man is the spiritual manifestation. Woman is the physical. Woman is the physical manifestation, the creation through the womb. The actual womb of a woman is where a woman can manifest human life. You dig? We all come from the womb. So we are the physical manifestation of God. If you understand certain concepts, if you hear out there that the woman is God and stuff like that, you're absolutely right. She is. She is a goddess in her own right. So in this life, you have to navigate through to find the right woman that you need to procreate with and be with. And hopefully, if you're on your semen retention journey and you're getting woman attraction, you don't let it phase you too much. A lot of women are going to be attracted to you, to your being, to your aura, to your physical. But it's important that you have somebody that understands your mental and where you're headed in life, how you lead. That's why the man has to be spiritual. He must manifest himself spiritually to be able to guide and have this light that's within him, this life force energy that we hold on to guide us. It's spiritual. To make good decisions, clear decisions. The male is both masculine and feminine energy. Meaning that, being that as a man, we come from a woman. Every man, woman has to come from the portal of a woman. She's the gatekeeper. Point blank simple. Which is the Kundalini energy, is the masculine and feminine energy. A little bit of science. If you want science, check your sex chromosomes. Usually determine whether you are female or male. Women have the XX chromosome, 2 X's, as men are XY. As to why we both hold the masculine and feminine energy. You have a masculine principle though, and you have a feminine principle. You are formed and born from the womb of a woman, from darkness. So you have that feminine principle with you. Our masculinity comes from the call toward adventure through inspired action, moving in spirit, mission-driven, goals, and knowing himself through doing, putting in the work, going in with action. A man understands himself by the passion generated from his vision, his dreams, and through the demonstration of his abilities to rise to life's call. That's why they say women mature faster than men. Women have this natural ability to have this intuition. Women are more in tune and tapped in with their emotional side. So their intuition, their creativity, it all comes out naturally. For us, we have to learn, we have to grow, and we have to experience certain things as men to really build us up to understand what life's call is. Intuition comes from the feminine aspect as to why women are more intuitive and men are more logic. Your attention allows you to tap into both, meaning that I'm not going to say that a man who doesn't retain isn't intuitive, or he doesn't have that knack to just know things, but it's harder for us when we corrupt our minds and aren't able to tap into that energy. The more we retain unto our life force energy, not only the better our logic becomes, but we can transmute that energy into just being better thinkers, better logic, and having that intuitive thought process and feeling that we can navigate through this life. Most of the time, the job of protection is on a man, but the nurturing from a woman and the natural way she carries life force energy, once when that life force energy is entered into her, is the ultimate protection. That 9 months in the womb, the making sure that she's eating right when pregnant, she's carrying your seed. So that protection of your seed is very vital. Her diet, her mood affects what's going on entirety in her body while that seed is within her. Once again, women are the gatekeepers. They are the gatekeepers to life. They are the gatekeepers to death. You dig? So ultimately, we need women. We need this feminine energy, whether it has to do with the outside, entertaining women, or letting the woman be a part of your life, especially while you're on semen retention. You have to navigate and use what you have built up to vet the right woman to be around. If you make that decision, and I'm saying if, you don't have to. You can tap into your feminine energy and not have anyone around, not have a female around. That's fine. But a divine feminine is what you want to look for, and that's what you want to be around. You want to have good company with you. And if you decide to have a female with you and around you, you have to make sure that she has balance herself, that she balances you out. The natural side of a man, is going to be a little bit lustful, as too with a woman who's going to be dealing with you and being around you. She's going to feel natural attraction to you, especially if you're retaining. But once again, it's about balance. If you guys decide to have sex, you don't have to release, you don't have to ejaculate if you have control like that. But you can be around a woman, my boys, without having to engage in sex. I'm not going to say it's easy, but the female counterpart can make it easier for you and can also hold you accountable. If she has her own set of standards, she has her own way of thinking, and you're truthful with her and you let her know that sex isn't that important to you, then she should be willing to understand and will understand you. The right woman will understand, and she won't be so quick to have sex with you either, especially if you're leading. It's also good to talk about the topic of sex with a woman that you're dealing with, because it breaks the ice, it breaks the tension, it breaks the attraction that you guys are feeling towards each other. Everything has to be laid out on the table, but it's balanced. Once again, You let her know what type of energy you're feeling. If you're feeling like you want to have sex with her, let her know that. But you have to let her know the other side of it. Once again, like I said, I use myself as an example with the female that I'm dealing with. I let her know that I'm attracted to her and that I want to lay the pipe down. You hear me? But it's a time and a place for everything. We're taking things slow. When you catch a vibe off of the right person, you have to let them know. I don't want to ruin things with sex, making sex now a priority. You let her know what your priorities are, what your goals are, whatever situation that you're in, where you're headed to. Talk about your past experiences with sex. This is you tapping into your emotions, that feminine energy, to not only balance yourself out, but she will understand where you're coming from with your emotions. Women like when men talk about their emotions, not being emotional, but talking about certain things with emotions, if you could dig that. A man that's in touch with his feminine side isn't a bad thing. It's a great thing. It shows that you're able to control your emotions. And once when you're able to really talk about sex with a woman and not force yourself to veer away from it, but you not only tell her that you're in control, but you can showcase that you're in control, you'll have the ultimate respect from that woman. Yes, she'll put you through tests. She'll make herself available to you, but now it's about you really showcasing the power that you have. Being able to get close to a woman, being able to touch a woman without having to take your clothes off. It's a powerful thing. You showing loyalty to yourself and your energy, and that woman will see that and she will follow your lead. Once again, women are the gatekeepers. So when she's really able to or wants to open herself up to you, you have to make the decision where you want to take it. Once again, it's a time and place for everything. So if you want to engage in sex, you know the right buttons to push. If you don't, you know how to fall back. But have balance in this journey. Tap into that. Tap into your feminine side. Embrace your emotions. Embrace every part of your journey. Don't avoid it. So my boys, I'll leave y'all with that. I hope y'all can take this information, use it, apply it to your life. As always, with love and peace.